Hey guys, how's everybody doing today? Hope everybody's having a great day. It is a great day. So I am enjoying it, okay? It is kitchen talk time with Granna. So let's go ahead and hop on into this conversation for today. Guys, I did watch Love and Marriage this past weekend. And I'm really just about to the point where just like be done with that because nobody really have a storyline. I mean, for real, for real. And I know all this episode that we're watching, all this happened earlier in the year, or by the end of last year. It happened, around Christmas and Thanksgiving and all that. So I know we're several months behind, with the episode and where they are. So, you have to take it with a grain of salt with the information that they putting out there. But it's still like, it's just a lot of, especially when it comes to Martell. He still, every episode and every scene that he's in, he still got something that he has to blame on Mel. Mel didn't bring the kids. He's still talking about that. And that was 3 episodes ago? Mel didn't bring the kids to the book signing. And like I've said before, as far as that book signing, that was his fault. That was his bad. Him and his manager. That's why he has a manager. And she should have been keeping up with his visitation and putting that on her calendar. That should be the number one thing on her calendar when it comes to Martell and anything that she's doing. Because even if it's weekends that he's supposed to have it, or weeks that he's supposed to have the kids, what if it's some type of event she trying to plan for him, and the kids can't be involved, and the kids can't be there, with his wine or whatever else he's doing with trying to rebrand himself. So having their schedule on her calendar should be the number one thing, because there's going to be some events that she set up for him where the kids cannot, be present. And she should have that. So that he need to just go on somewhere and stop blaming Mel for the kids not coming to the book signing. But he just act like that just done ruined their life. And I'm not saying the kids should not get recognized for their work and what they put into, helping or working with their dad to write this book. No, they definitely need to get their recognition. They need to get recognized. They need to be rewarded, acknowledged, and all that. They need to, be rewarded for good work. I believe any kid, or anytime you do something good, then you should be rewarded, or you should be acknowledged for it. So yes, the kids should have their acknowledgement. All he got to do is plan another one. You have more than one book signing. Some authors go all around the world setting up book signings. So just plan another book signing. That's all he got to do for that, or him and his manager, and plan it on the weekend that he has to, that he has the kids. And then, acknowledge them and reward them for the work they did with this book. But he just still blaming Mel for that. That is not Mel's fault, Martell. That is your bad and your manager bad. He's still blaming Melanie for when back in the couple of 2 episodes ago or 3 episodes ago, that all the stuff that was going on with Mel and Martell, with Letitia and Marcel, he's still blaming that. He goes over to Marcel office, wanting to get back in the business with Marcel, and Marcel was telling him he had to talk to Letitia about it. But he's still trying to throw blame out there that the reason why that didn't go right was because of Melanie. And it's just crazy. He has no other storyline. Okay, you're trying to rebrand yourself. Focus on that, man. You're trying to get yourself in a better financial and better place. Then focus on that. Stop every other word out of your mouth is Mel. Let it go, man. Just focus on you. You're a man. Stop bringing up everything that you think that went wrong in your life is because of Melanie. Because we all know that's not true. We all know the reason you're in this position that you're in with your life is because the choices that you made, Martell. You made those choices and you got to deal with it. And Mel ain't got nothing to do with that. Mel is going on, doing what she got to do and all this and that. But you're going to see on the episode coming up, he's going to be talking to Destiny. And I'm going to get to her in a minute. But he going to be talking to Destiny, and Destiny going to be telling him about her conversation with Mel and da-da-da-da-da. And he talking about, oh, Mel trying to turn everybody against me. Boy, Mel ain't studying about you. Mel has gone on with her life. You're doing everything you can to mess with her brand and to make her look bad, like she's a bad mother, like she's a bad person, like she's influenced you or had you to do things when y'all was married that you didn't agree with doing and all this crap. Boy, go somewhere and sit down. Go on somewhere. I'm so sick of Martell, man. But yeah, so I don't know if he gonna get back in do this job now. Marceau did offer him to work on the project with Destiny's place. And, you know, he said he had to talk to Letitia about it, but Letitia ain't going for that. And later on in the episode, she pretty much says she don't trust him. So she's not going to go for that, you know. But it's like they don't have a storyline. And, you know, it just wasn't a whole lot going on with everybody else's life during these taping. Nothing but for them to continue to talk about the reunion, continue to talk about mail this, mail that, mail this. You know, continue to bring up stuff when they went on vacation in Vegas and all this stuff happened like on the last episode. Let it go and move on to something new. So I'm hoping when they come back next time, I'm still thinking about them. I'm going to continue to watch them. But yeah, let's see what else went on. Like I said, Letitia finished her conversation with Kiki. And, you know, when it went off last time, she out in the parking lot and she calls Kimmy and Kimmy need to stay out that mess because all they ever do is drag Kimmy in the middle. And then once they get Kimmy in the middle, she got to deal with Wanda, Letitia, Kiki. She don't even need that drama in her life, man. Kimmy, you need to tell them, don't even bring that crap to you. You don't want to hear it. You all about positivity over here. You don't want to hear nothing that's going on in her family with Kiki, with Wanda, and none of them. I like you, Kimmy. Stay out of that mess. So, you know, it's going to be an episode coming up when, yes, Kiki going to get checked by Wanda. But Letitia needs to handle her own business. And I've been saying that ever since the show went on. And the only other good thing that went on this past weekend on Love and Marriage was Destiny did go and meet with Melanie. Melanie invited her out to lunch. So they were supposed to be hatching everything that was going on and all this stuff. But Melanie brought some receipts, honey, because, you know, Destiny was saying that she hadn't talked to Melanie or no communication with Melanie before the reunion, after they finished taping year before last. So, you know, Mel had her receipts and, you know, she just pretty much put it out there. And it did look like some of the things that Destiny was saying was a lie. That Melanie, you know, caught her in some lies. And it's black and white. It was right there in black and white. So, I don't know, man. I just think that relationship went to the left. I think that Destiny was trying to keep herself valid on the show, keep herself, you know, worthy. Well, not worthy, but keep herself where she would be more valuable to be on the show and trying to keep a storyline. Destiny was trying to keep a storyline. But see, now she's coming out with stuff that was going on in her life, whereas when they was taping all this episode, that the stuff went down before the reunion, she wasn't telling them about she wasn't like being that sister and saying she look at Mel like a sister, but she wasn't talking to Mel like what was going on in her life, you know, what was going on with her marriage, because, you know, we all found out she had gotten a divorce and it was all over and done with. She didn't talk to Mel about that and all that. So, you know, in this episode, she went and talked to Maurice, getting some financial advice about, now this is Destiny, talking to Maurice on financial advice about, you know, trying to get her business back the way it was. And I knew it was something going on because I ain't gonna tell no lie. I have been to Madati, I think that's what it's called, several times, trying to support Destiny and the, you know, black business owned and all that, passing by several other hair supply places to go to hers, and it was always closed. So I'm like wondering what's going on. Why is it always closed? And then I know about a month ago, there was a young lady up in there working and trying to, I guess, help promote her store and trying to get customers to come back to her store. Now, I haven't been in there. It's been a few months since I've been by there. But I do know she had someone up in there probably a little over a month ago, maybe the first around March or somewhere around there. She had someone up in there, you know, every day. And I don't know if that's still going on, but she was, I guess, trying to get it back to where it needed to be, because according to what she was talking to Maurice about, she's trying to get her business and trying to get the back part renovated so that she could set up, I guess, some styling boots and rent them out or whatever she need to do that way. So I guess that's what she's working on. I don't wish her any ill or any bad. I hope she can bounce back with her business, because she does have a child to take care of. And I don't want to see nobody, lose their business or go bad with their business. But, I do also think on the other end, otherwise, I think that she jumped into that business and purchased that business to make herself be more, when coming into the show and first coming into the show, because she just, once she, I guess, realized or signed the contract that she was going to be on the show, she had to, do something to be valid on the show. And since that grand opening, because like I said, I've been there several times, I've been there twice where it was open. And this was like right after she did the grand opening, and a few months later, because I was trying to give it time to kind of wind down. So I went in there a few months after her grand opening, and I couldn't find what I was looking for. So I waited, and the girl told me they were still getting supplies and this and that. So I'm like, I'm cool with that. So, a month or so later, I go back in there again, and they still didn't have what I had. So I took a break from it, but I did go back a couple of more times, and she wasn't open. So I hope Destiny get that worked out. I hope her business bounce back. I really do. I don't want to see anybody, lose their business. But I still think her and Martell and people are still blaming Mel for different stuff that Mel don't have anything to do with. And like I said, Mel had the conversation with her. Mel told her how she felt. And Mel had some receipts. She bought some receipts with her, the text message from whenever, after they had the reunion. I guess these are the time, because the text message looked like they was like around September and stuff like that. She was showing what they was communicating, and they was talking. And on one of the texts, Destiny was saying she didn't say she was chillaxing, and Mel was like, "It's right here." But after you made this statement, text me this, then you text me. She asked her, "What are you doing?" And she texts chillaxing, and she's like, "She don't talk like that." And oh Lordy, it's just too much. Like I said, I want to support the show, and I know my little old one viewer probably ain't gonna hurt him at all. I know that. But I also want to really, be entertained. I'm tired of hearing the same old broken record over and over and over. It's all about Mel this, Mel that, Mel this. You guys just let it go, because Mel is doing her thing. She's definitely getting her blessings and going on with her life. So from what we see on the show, she ain't really discussing y'all a whole lot. For real. She is discussing y'all when it's brought to her that this or that or say it. Now, she did discuss y'all during her little pajama party. Well, she discussed Letitia. She didn't really discuss Destiny. And she was just telling Kiki what Letitia had said about her breaking up her home and all that. And we all saw that. So, but it's crazy. But I'm gonna think about them this week and see if I'm gonna go in there this weekend and show a little more support. I don't know. They're gonna have to come with something a little better. So I know I'm waiting on this little exciting episode where they all get together and it's supposed to go down. So I'm still waiting on that. Okay, but that's just my little bits and pieces on love and marriage this week. Whew. All right, guys, I'm about to get up out of here. I hope you guys have a great day. If you're out and about, if you're choosing to still wear a mask, do that. I do. Just be kind to everybody. Just have a great day. And I'm going to check you guys out next time around.